bus just getting ready to leave for Aonang Beach. Here's a couple of the emergency numbers that they put on the condo in case you need them. Some of the rules and regs. Don't do this, don't do that. You know, careful with the fires, don't burn anything on the balcony, you know, that type of thing. And it was also known for being kind of there wasn't a lot of insulation between the rooms, so they don't slam the doors, and you could hear people talking without much effort. This is just a panoramic view looking out our balcony, overlook the jungle mostly. There's a little bit of ocean view from the corners, but that was about it. All right, so I just finished breakfast here at the Shatterbox Cafe. You can see it up there. Wonderful little place to grab a snack. A couple of expat Canadians out of Vancouver that have set this place up. Oh, look at them under the sun. Hey, if you're in Aonang Beach and you want to support a bit of a Canadian enterprise that's down here and that has really good food, some homemade stuff. I had the Brandon's breakfast. Brandon's one of the owners, which was, you know, chunk of French toast, some bacon, some sausage, hash browns, a couple eggs, and he even had the imported maple syrup. So hey, if you're in the area and you want to support something new that's got really good food, I highly recommend coming here. Here's a quick tour of our condo, roughly about 325 square feet or 30 meters square. Nice size, had a reasonable amount of storage. We didn't have to store a whole lot of stuff there. Excellent view outside. There's the gym, which we avoided like the plague because it wants to sweat on a hot goddamn day. And here's our pool. This was a really awesome pool. And it got fairly warm towards the end of our stay in Aonang, but it was still quite an excellent spot. So we're in beautiful downtown Aonang Beach. It's evening time. We just had supper at an Indian restaurant. We're on our way down to what we're told is a relatively new market, like a night market. Oh, and I set this recording up so you could hear the cicadas, but they're all of a sudden getting quieter. Maybe that's because I'm doing the talking now and they respect that. Or not, you never can tell. See? And there's my woman, always, you know, behind me 5 paces, as is the rule. Right, honey? Yeah, I'll pay for that later. I'll show you the scars in the morning. So we're on this bridge. You can see that there's a stream and the water is flowing because there's something, scum or something going by. And we're on our way to a night market. And although you cannot smell this body of water, it stinks. But anyhow, we're gonna walk a few more feet because we're not sure if we walk past the night market or ahead of us. But I just thought I'd stop and show you the smelly creek. So up ahead, can't tell if there's a market. There's lights. When it comes to people giving directions around here, oh yeah, just up the corner by a couple 100 meters, and that actually means 2 miles, but we'll see. All right, I'm back again. So we just did a little recon check with the tourist info podium there, and she says, oh yeah, the night market, it's that way. 15 more minutes. When we were told, yeah, just walk down to the end of the street, turn right, a couple of minutes, you're right there. So, like, once again, directions, nothing's clear here. But then again, this is Thailand. So we're just sitting here looking out at the beach. Great, I'm crosswalk break, so no traffic. Oh, there comes the traffic. That's the beach over there. I think we're close to the market. It might be just behind us. But we're stopping and smelling the roses. And the cicadas are quiet, but the traffic is picked up. This is actually kind of a nice strip down here. Never really been here before. Anyhow, later. Once again, we've stopped and done a recon check on this wonderful strip of little lights and little restaurants. And hey, where's that night market? Oh, just another 5 minutes down the road and you'll be there every time. So we'll keep you posted. Ooh, big sculpture over there. We could have stayed here at this place called Manitol Krabby, but as you can see, who wants to stay here? The place has got crabs, man. So here we are. We've finally made it to the night market, and yeah, it was okay. Like we got there was some live entertainment going on and a variety of different food stalls, and I think we sampled a couple of things that night, and so just basically walked around. It was okay. It was a nice night for a walk. I don't think we ever went back. It was, you know, just like any other night market. There's just some of the examples of the food and stuff that they served at the night market. And yeah, we did sample a couple of things here, just mostly little quick snackers and stuff. But the food was awfully fresh and it just smelled delicious. This is Umberto's restaurant. It was just around the corner from where our condo was. Definitely a more upscale price restaurant, probably similar to what you might experience in Winnipeg or anywhere else in Canada for that matter. But the thing was, they had really good food. We enjoyed a Wagyu tomahawk ribeye here. The first time we actually went twice. So the first time we shared the Wagyu tomahawk, I had I think it was the cream of pumpkin soup, and we had the carpaccio. And later on, when we returned, I think both Sherry and I shared the carbonara, and one more time we did the carpaccio because it was just totally awesome. So these next pile of slides are just going to show you some of the things that we snacked on. The condo did have like food prep, but the problem for us during our stay in Aonang, which inevitably is why we ended up choosing Chiang Mai, is that there really wasn't anything in the way of a market close by us. Like if we wanted to go get stuff, we had to hire a Grab, and Grab was nowhere near as efficient as it was, say, in Ayutthaya, Chiang Mai, and Bangkok. So it was just a little easier for us to just dine out. And then therein came the other issue, is that dining wasn't as cheap in Aonang as it was in Chiang Mai. So overall, like, we were spending almost not quite Canadian prices on food, and you'll see if you stop the video every now and then just to check on what our prices and, you know, burgers or this and soup is that. Overall, it was this was fine, but this is how we ate. So the next two slides is the old Chew and Choke. This is a place where we ate the first time we stayed back in 2017, and we did try and eat there a couple of 3 times, but every time we went by, the owner wasn't there. So I guess we can say he was having a very good success and didn't really have to work hard anymore, or it's hard to say. But anyhow, we stopped and took a couple pictures of it. Advertising the fight night in Chiang Mai, and of course that would probably take place up at that thing across from our condo, but just so they would scream out on the streets as you're walking by. I had to kind of whip up this little short video here of the gangster cat, because, you know, let's face it, anytime you see a cat on the streets of, you know, downtown Aonang Beach and he's sporting, you know, a 24K gold chain, deserves a little recognition. So, sup? Just about 7 o'clock in the evening. Not much going on. Probably still close to 30 degrees. But listen to the cicadas. You have no idea what triggers them. Just us enjoying sunsets in Aonang Beach. What's not to like when you're down there? It's so pretty. Hey, for all you McDonald's lovers, you can check these slides out and get an idea of what it costs to consume McDonald's when you're in this neck of the woods. This is a Friend Art Gallery. This is where we've been getting paintings done ever since 2017. And some of them that you watch these videos, you'll recognize some of the artwork. So this here is a picture of the original starting point of a painting that we had done for Monica there of her favorite dogs. I think this is the photograph of the dogs, and I think this is the painting that was completed. And of course, we had this one done, and this one was commissioned for our kitchen, Craig and Stacy's. So yeah, they do a variety of different work. Like we like working with them. They're pretty good to give them an idea and they'll work with it, and they're pretty timely, and there's just so much cool stuff. You want to have it all, but man, where do you get room for it in your home? Anyhow, I just thought I'd share that. You can take a look at the rest of them as they go by. Looking at me here, and that Sherry over there, we're just chilling down here at the beach at Aonang. Sherry's already raising her glasses, and I've come up with, I think, is a brilliant idea. We've already decided that Aonang is not the place for us. Cost-wise, it's just up there and not quite the same regular living that we can do back in Chiang Mai. So we're going to rent an apartment year-round in Chiang Mai. But I came up with this, and I just told Sherry, I think it's nothing short of genius. I think that on a go-forward, we're going to come down here when we wrap up next April and spend 1 week at this here resort called what? Aonang Villa. So that we can just spend 1 week doing, I don't have to cook. And you know that cooking is not a chore for me, but don't have to cook, don't have to wash the dish. We're just going to come here and chill. And we're going to take a vacation from our vacation. That's what we decided. And then, oh, hang on. That was just for some of the guys out there. Oops, we don't have Sherry in here. Because we think it's super comfortable. You can't really tell. Hang on. Do I have wide angle? I don't. So I'm going to spin this camera around in a second, but you can see that we're sitting some comfortable chairs, and there's more of them back up there, and people lounging around. And this is the bar area. But in a second, I'm just going to switch the camera around, and you're going to get to see what we're looking at. and it would not be a bad thing to look at that all day long. So hang on. I'm turning the camera back on. Yep. And that is just, I get tired of looking at that. Really. I should zoom in on that. I gotta get steady. There you go. That's just gorgeous. Okay. So that's in standard view. I'll give you a little wide angle so you can. Here's the wide angle view of the beach. We got this big row of trees in front of us that basically probably blocks the sun all afternoon. And we think it'd be a really brilliant idea to just come down here, chill, watch these waves. I'm gonna zoom in again. Watch the waves. And then periodically, the gals come by wearing the skimpiest of bathing suits. This is not an example of it, by the way. But it's a really good spot to be. That's my thinking. Is it genius or not? I ask you. And if you have opinion, by all means post it. A little night shot from our balcony here in Aonang. We're wrapping up this couple of photos with the girly men, or the girly boys as they're called.
Power bubbles.
So these next video clips are going to be of a thunderstorm that's rolled through when we were there, and I tell you that one of those thunderclaps made Sherry just jump right back inside the room. It was so loud.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, it's hard, eh? Like, you got it on wide angle? No. Just coming up around the corner is where that really loud boom goes.
Down there.
That was right beside us. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring the camera in because it's gonna get wet. So, this is probably just some shots of the areas and the things we've seen around town. This video is kind of coming to an end now, and we're just wrapping it up with a few of the various things that we spotted while we were walking around. Nothing of significance really, just images. And we have to say goodbye to Aonang Beach. It's a wonderful place to stay. It's crazy hot down here, and I don't know, like, if you ever get totally used to the heat. I know that the sun is just unbearable, but we had a good time, and yeah, we say goodbye to Aonang Beach, Krabi, Thailand.